Hey, hey, I'm back. I'm back. I have a topic to talk about today. Uh, I'm going to talk about fixed energy in astrology. Well, I'm going to talk about the different energies, but mostly fixed energy. And I'm focusing on fixed energy because I have a lot of it, and I give this spiel from time to time to people who struggle with this. So I'm going to explain it once and for all on YouTube, and then I can direct people to it later. There are three types of energy in astrology. There's fixed energy. Those are the signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. There is cardinal energy, which is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And then there's mutable energy, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Now, these energy groups are very different. Fixed energy gets a bad rap. Actually, I'll talk about that last because that'll be my segue into expanding on it. Cardinal energy, again, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. Cardinal energy is dynamic. It initiates. That is its role in the zodiac, to initiate. Hey, I've got this great idea. They throw things on the table. Those energies throw things on the table. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? I've got all these different perspectives. I've been out and about. I've seen the world. I brought these ideas back, or they generate them, or whatever. It's dynamic. Okay? They initiate. Mutable energies, again, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Mutable energies are sort of your good mixers of the zodiac. These are people are like, I'm willing to entertain that. They are the glue that holds everything else together. These are the people who kind of assess, they're willing to try. Initiators need people to try their ideas. Initiators already have an idea of how it's going to go. They don't necessarily want to do it. They think in their mind, okay, we've got it all worked out. This sounds great. Should we do it? They need other people to do it. Not all the time, but the mutable signs are like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll try that. I'll try it at least once. And then you have the fixed energy. Now, the fixed energy, these are this is energy that is not supposed to move quickly or at all. So it gets the reputation. Again, this is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. These energies are supposed to be sort of the stability of the zodiac, where the cardinal signs, the initiators, they're throwing all kinds of shit on the table. Let's try this. Let's try this. The mutable's like, okay, I'm willing to do that, or maybe not today. And the fixed energy's like, whoa, Nelly. No, no, or that sounds like a horrible idea. Fixed energy gets this bad rap for being stubborn, inflexible, that kind of thing. Now, I spend a lot of time clarifying this because I don't think fixed energy is stubborn or inflexible. In fact, I find fixed energy to be quite open to change, with one caveat that what you present expands the perspective that fixed energy has already developed after months and years, maybe decades in formulation. Okay, so let's translate this to people, not just astrological energies. If you are a highly fixed energy chart, meaning you have a lot of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius in your chart, I'm going to refer to you as a heavily fixed energy person. And if you kind of fit that bill, you probably have run into this in your life where people may literally tell you, you're so stubborn, or can't you just be a little more flexible? So when people are challenged by this, and they may feel inside like, oh, I'm not inflexible. I certainly feel that way. I am not inflexible or stubborn. I'm sure there are people out there who perceive me to be that way. But what's actually happening, and this is why I clarify it all the time, because stubborn, or I mean, fixed energy people generally don't think about it this way. And the astrology world certainly doesn't present it this way. Well, not that I'm aware of. I haven't ever heard any astrologer out there explain it this way. Fixed energy people spend a lot of time, again, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. They spend a lot of time weighing all kinds of options, many, many, many things. They look at the big picture. Or they look at the small picture that they consider their world. Sometimes I see Taurus as kind of a, I don't need to look at all this stuff over there. I know what my world is and what I want for my world, and that's all I got to look at. Sometimes it's that simple. Aquarius is way the heck out there in the galaxy. So you've got the whole spectrum here. And regardless of how big that spectrum is, fixed energy, these people take a lot of time to devise a perspective for themselves that from there, then they can navigate. They build an operating system to navigate their life or circumstances, what have you. That perspective that they build over a long, long period of time serves as that foundation from which they can operate. Now, on a more galactic, cosmic level, personally, I think fixed energy is supposed to be sort of an anchor for everybody else. These are your super dependable, reliable types. I know some of you are going, I'm sorry, what? Leo? I have Leo rising, so no offense, Leo. I love you. I'm just going to talk about that for a second. And I could say this about all of these fixed signs. Leo has a role. It's a poster child. It is a role model in a sense. It is one that demonstrates for others, right? These are people who are to be in the spotlight. They have those Leo qualities because they are supposed to be figureheads, leaders, in a sense. You can't have poster children being all over the place, changing who they are on a day-to-day basis. They can't try on personalities like Geminis. No offense, Gemini. Okay, do you understand the fixed energy? They have to maintain a presence. They have to maintain a projection. It is part of their function. All Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, all fixed energy has a particular function. Well, all signs do. But these fixed energies have a function of unchangingness for a reason. They're supposed to anchor or be sort of like beacons of stability in reality. Okay. So you don't want them changing. Don't go to these people. And like if you're an initiator, if you're a strong cardinal chart, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, don't go to fixed energy and, throw a ton of shit on the table and say, well, just pick one. Let's do one of these. Or maybe you're presenting just one. I've got this great idea. It's going to make us a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. I have a ton of Aries in my chart. So I will do this. Sometimes I will throw fixed energy people off because I'll flip-flop and I'll go into Aries mode cardinal energy, I'll throw shit on the table and I'll be like, pick one, pick one. I mean, this is brilliant. Can you not see how brilliant this is? They will pitch a perspective to a fixed energy person and then expect that fixed energy person to just go, oh yeah, that's brilliant. Next time someone does that to me, I'm going to do that and then laugh like that. Oh, that's brilliant. um, yeah, you don't want to do that. That is not the role of fixed energy, is to buy into your plan. You go to the mutable people to get buy-in for your plan, for your crazy ass, your wild hair idea, right? You get the buy-in from the mutables. The cardinals initiate, the mutables get on board. And if the fixed energy people, if it passes the sniff test of the fixed energy people, you've got $1 million winning ticket. Okay, this is how this works. So those of you who are initiators, you've got to know who your stability people are, and you don't pitch them first. You bring your final prototype to them and you let them assess it, and you got to give them time to do it. It is not their job to do your job or to be the glue, the buy-in people, the mutables job. Okay. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are sort of like the final test for your crazy idea. If they say yes, you got a hit. Okay. This is sort of how this works. Okay. You can see where it's not being stubborn. It's not being inflexible. It's doing their job. It's doing the job of fixed energy, is to sort of hold the space for everybody else to do their jobs. You want to hold reality in place while the cardinal signs go and find all these crazy ideas. I've heard that this is one of the things that ETs love about humans, is that we don't rest on what we create. We don't rest on our great ideas from yesterday. We're like, well, how can we make this better? And tomorrow we're going to ask how we can make the better thing better. We just continually do this. And it's partly because of cardinal energy going out and finding ideas about how to make things better. They bring it back to the mutable people who say, yeah, let's try that. And the fixed energy people are the test that ensures all this shit works. Okay. So we can't go expecting other energy types to do our job or to see things our way. We all have functions. Fixed energy's function is such that it's not going to change quickly, and it's not supposed to. Okay. Fixed energy goes really deep. It's a vertical. I'm going to stay right here and perceive from this perspective that I've spent enormous amounts of time building. I'm not avoidant or unwilling to entertain new ideas that illuminate my perspective. I'm not going to just drop it and take on your perspective, but I will entertain things that expand or illuminate parts of the perspective I've built. I don't know if I can speak for all fixed energy people, but I'm like that. I want to be wrong. I want you to show me where I'm wrong, or where I'm short-sighted, or I've missed something, or where I could expand my perspective. I want to know. But here's the thing. If you think you've got that, if you think you've got something to expand my perspective, it has to be better and broader than what I've already spent enormous amounts of time discovering for myself. This is the thing about fixed energy people. They spend all kinds of energy devising this operating system from which they navigate. So they will listen to you, but don't waste their time. They've probably gone farther than you've ever thought of going. So don't just bring a pile of shit to them. It's got to be good. Otherwise, you're going to get that kind of cold talk to the hand. Okay. That's fixed energy. Now, the second part of this is powerful people. Powerful people can be any energy type. They can be the fixed energy, the cardinal energy, or the mutable energy. Doesn't matter. Powerful people, and the reason this is coming up today is because I was talking to a friend of mine about this kind of stuff, giving her some perspective on herself. I was reading her chart, and she is a very fixed energy person and very powerful. And she needed strategies for how to communicate with others who we'll say challenge her position, right? She just didn't know how to explain these things. So first, you have to know your fixed energy. And second, you have to know the role of fixed energy to be able to explain it, right? But at the end of the day, one of the bigger things that she and a lot of people have to understand is that sometimes you're a powerful person, and there will be people who orbit around you, whether it's family or friends or coworkers, people in your neighborhood. It doesn't matter. There will be people who recognize that you're a powerful person. What does powerful mean? Well, I don't want to go down a tangent and explain it and cause people to get fixed on that. You probably know what I mean when I say powerful. There's something about you that people go, ooh, that one's got some power. Sometimes people love it, and sometimes it really triggers them. The people who love it, and this generally happens on an unconscious level, they will compete for your alignment. This is the way I said it. I used the word alignment. In other words, what they want to know that you agree with their perspective, that you see things their way, because then they're going to turn around all confident and say, well, so-and-so sees it my way. So-and-so believes that I'm right. Okay, your perceived power has weight to other people. So you may have people coming to you, and it may appear as though they argue with you about your perspective. They may come out of nowhere and sort of bark at you. And what they're doing is they're frustrated that they're not getting your buy-in, your alignment. They want the powerful person to be aligned with them for all the reasons you can imagine. Okay. Generally, this happens on an unconscious level. Sometimes it happens on a conscious level, right? We do it all the time. We align ourselves with powerful people. We say, oh, I love that guy. It's because we're having this experience of power virtually through these people. Most often, though, the people around you, if you're a powerful person, they will do this to you unconsciously. It's because on some deep level, they want that alignment. They want the confidence knowing you see it the way they do. Okay. Now, fixed energy people in particular, people are going to run up to you and butt their damn heads into you and then get mad at you because you didn't align with them. And again, they don't know they're doing it. There's just this magnetism and this desire to have somebody outside of themselves, someone they perceive as more powerful, align with them so that they can feel powerful themselves. All right. The reason I mention this is because it happens, and powerful people sometimes haven't awakened to the fact that they are that powerful, let alone the fact that people are going to do this to them or are doing this to them. Okay. So if you are a powerful cardinal person, you're going to have people trying to ride your coattails, trying to tag along on your crazy ass adventures. They're going to be sort of like an anchor. You will call these people like dead weight, clingy, dead weight. Like they're pretending like they can go on the adventure with you too. Yeah, I buy into this. But they feel like dead weight. Okay. For mutable people, if you're a powerful person, these people, you're probably going to be a cult leader and you're going to get groupies. Um, they're probably going to how do I describe this? Like follow along and show devotion, show admiration. It's like they're constantly giving you flowers, uh, which might feel awkward to you. It will feel awkward. And of course, the fixed people will just get people constantly wanting to argue with them or debate with them. And if I flip it around, what literally is happening is I'm coming to you and I'm saying, but blah, 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 blah. I'm frustrated because you aren't agreeing with me. I want you to agree with me so I can turn around and say, the powerful person in this room agrees with me. That's what happens to the fixed energy people. Okay, that's my rant for today. Hopefully, this shines some light on things for you. If you are a fixed energy person, I get you. I get you. Leave me comments, email me, whatever. I will tell you you're awesome. I'll tell anybody they're awesome, honestly. But fixed people, I get it. It's tough doing this job of fixedness. It's tough. Nobody appreciates it. People get mad at you all the time for doing the role that you're supposed to do. Uh, and I think there's a lot of time and energy until we wake up to this. There's a lot of time and energy spent trying to rectify this feeling like you're doing something wrong. You're not. You're not. You're trying to do your job. You're trying to do your job, and everybody's mad at you for doing it. All right, I get you. That's all for now. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.